As they're shaping up early Asia this Wednesday. Flip up the charts. Euro dollar 14152, dollar yen 9483. Dariusz Kowalczyk is chief investment strategist, SJS Markets, live from our Hong Kong studios. Dariusz, good to see you, and good morning.
Morning.
How are we shaping up in, for equities? You know, people are talking about, we had a nice rebound overnight, but I mean, going forward the next couple of weeks, not much in terms of earnings, not much in terms of data as well to move prices. We could be pretty range bound. Does that go for currency action as well?
I think that in equities, indeed, we will see some range trading with possible upside bias, because I still believe that most of the macroeconomic news that is going to come our way will be positive. In terms of currencies, I think that market is somewhat more professional because it's driven primarily by institutional investors. And I would also expect gains here. Medium-term outlook for the global and Asian economy is solid enough for a further reversal of the weakness in regional currencies that was triggered by the crisis. And I believe that the Korean won will be the major winner in Asia.
Okay. Where do you see it ending up by the end of this year?
By the end of the year, I expect the Korean won to trade at 11.50, and by the end of next year at 10.50. So both in the second half of this year and in 2010, it should be the stronger performer in Asia. And that's primarily because the reversal of its decline during the crisis was relatively small here. And at the same time, Korea is outperforming both in terms of growth and will have some issues controlling inflation, especially next year.
Huh, interesting. Let's look at the flip side of this, though. We've been talking about KRW, Asian currencies. Let's talk about the dollar specifically, if we could. I mean, early this summer, I know, people are getting all excited about green shoots, recovery, etc. That doesn't seem to have caught fire very much. So wouldn't you agree that there remains a firm or firmer bias to the dollar?
I believe that the dollar is possibly on a cusp of solid appreciation against other majors if it is proven conclusively that the U.S. economy is going to outperform in the second half of this year, and that the Fed will be the first major central bank to hike interest rates. I think that we will be seeing evidence of that with third quarter GDP data, where I expect rebuilding of inventories to boost U.S. growth to the point that people will start talking about a Fed rate hike by December. And then the dollar will rise more substantially against the euro and the yen.
All right, Dariusz, we got to go. Good to talk to you, sir. Thanks for the time. Dariusz Kowalczyk, Chief Investment Strategist to SJS Markets, live from our studios up in Hong Kong. Coming up, concerns about China's recent stock market run-up have caused global volatility. Are those concerns warranted, and where are China's markets headed next? We'll talk about that coming up on Squawk Box.